Get into that winter arc. I'm telling you. Hey, what is a winter arc? Winter arc is a period where people use the coldest, darkest days of the year to really get on that grind, as a means to refocus, revisualize, and arrive at the destination that they want to be in. Winter arc is not just for a season, it's a mindset. So even if it's not wintertime, it's time to go monk mode. And what is monk mode, you might ask? Intense periods of uninterrupted focus to optimize productivity. If you've been feeling out of sync or stuck in a rut, it might be time to introduce that winter arc. And this is not about hibernation, it's really about transformation. So in this video, we're going to talk about using a reflective season to get where you want to be. So what does that entail? Refocusing your mind, refocusing your priorities, and reigniting your drive. So let's talk about why winter is the perfect time to do this. It doesn't have to be in the winter, but if you're watching this right now, great time to do it. Common mistakes that prevent you from resetting effectively, and actionable strategies. So you know I love actionable strategies. To embrace that winter arc or embrace going month mode and to refocus your mind. I always do the two finger thing. I don't know what's up with that. Mistake number one, chasing endless productivity. If you're watching this video, chances are you probably wanting to better yourself. You want to know what the heck winter arc is or monk mode, whatever it is. You want to know what it is. Or maybe you're stuck in the cycle of I want to be better, do better, just be this great person. And you can totally do that. But the thing is, you have to be very careful. Many of us feel guilty about slowing down when we're on our grind, when we're in our hustle mode. But the winter season is time to pause. Instead of treating it as downtime being wasted, see it as an opportunity to recalibrate. Productivity doesn't always mean action. Sometimes it means intention. And what I mean by that is when you work out, you don't take any rest days, you're not going to see what you want to see. Because it's those rest days that allow, now me itching. It's those rest days that allow your muscles to come back together and work to do what they need to do so you can see the results that you need. Think of your life in the same type of way. You have something that you're working towards, so you put that work in, and then you sit back a little bit and enjoy it. You have to show gratitude for the things that you're getting done and the opportunities that you're being provided, or the opportunities that you are building for yourself. Rohn said, learn to be thankful for what you already have while you pursue all that you want. Balance is key, y'all. Slowing down is not a bad thing to do sometimes. Slowing down to reflect doesn't mean that you've stopped growing. It's just a part of growth. Mistake number two, ignoring your inner landscape. We spend so much time preparing for external goals to be met that we forget to check in with ourselves sometimes. Winter is a natural time for introspection, which is looking into yourself. Ask yourself, what do I truly need to be doing right now? What do I truly want right now? And emotional clarity can set the foundation for all of these things. Like I said, as far as landscape, there are certain things that I'm going to have to work on in a different way than maybe somebody that doesn't have ADHD. And so I had to think about my landscape. If I want to be productive, I know for me personally that I get really productive early in the morning or late at night. Sometimes regular morning time, but in the afternoon, I'm ready to take that nap. I'm not going to lie. I know that if I'm going to hit that mode, I'm going to try to get things done before I know that there's a period of time where I'm not as productive. I don't have to try to keep crushing it into that time. I can just work around what my landscape is. Mistake three, only focusing on outcomes. It is so easy to get stuck in measuring success by results alone. But winter teaches us that growth often happens beneath the surface. Focus on planting those seeds, small habits and shifts that will bloom later on. And it's not saying like, oh my gosh, do absolutely nothing during this time. It's just saying take this time to lock in mentally so that when you're really ready to do it, you already have a plan. For instance, bears hibernate, yes, but hibernation is part of their process for them to live a healthy life. So here's how to use a winter arc or go monk mode to refocus your life. Number one, reevaluate your goals. If you set a goal and you realize, hey, honestly, this is not even what I'm trying to do, this is not really what I'm going for, then you can reevaluate it, start over, get back to the drawing board and do what you really want to do. Life audit, you know what I mean? Ask yourself these questions. What goals are meaningful to you? Which ones no longer serve you? And let go of what doesn't align with what your focuses are at that time. Number two, create a winter goal. Something that you want to get done by the end of winter or by the end of whatever period of time that you set. It kind of goes along with goals. If you did this in the middle of summer, it's okay. You can literally say, okay, by the end of the summer, I want to be able to do this, this, and this, or maybe it's one thing. Just develop habits that are going to rejuvenate you. This could be journaling, practicing Tai Chi. I'm a little biased, I love Tai Chi. Or taking a walk in nature, something like that. These type of behaviors or these type of habits create a space for clarity and renewal. You need those things too. Just as much as you want to be productive, you need to be healthy and be able to maintain that peace for yourself as well. Number three, practice seasonal gratitude. There is a such thing called seasonal depression. And a lot of people do actually experience that. So it's a great time to look around and be thankful for the things that you have. And it doesn't mean that because you're going through a seasonal depression that you're not grateful, but sometimes those symptoms is not as strong because you're appreciative of the things that are around you. And it doesn't mean that you stop grinding. It's just like, I'm thankful that I have this. This is great to have. I'm going to keep working so I could have some other things. Not like, if I don't do this, the world is going to fall apart. I'm going to have nothing and I'm going to suck. Because you're not going to suck. You don't suck now. You never did suck. You're not going to suck. So just remember that. Even if that's your affirmation. This is my mirror right here. I don't suck. I'm not going to suck. Today's going to be awesome. I'd probably make something a little bit more in depth. But honestly, that's what they are on a really small, minute level. You can do this in the beginning. What do I want to learn in the beginning of your arc? What do I want to learn here? And then at the end of whatever date you set, what did I learn? And it doesn't even have to be the same thing. Maybe you wanted to learn patience. Maybe you learned patience throughout, but maybe you also learned how to manage things better. So maybe you're like, you know what? I learned how to manage things better and I learned how to have patience. You might even surprise yourself. What challenges have helped you grow? I know for a fact, I was getting hecka frustrated with some stuff that was going on with some new skills that I developed. Then I realized, you know what? This challenge is helping me grow because now I'm having to troubleshoot this issue that I wouldn't have even had. So now say something happens where I have to deal with this issue again, I already know what to do. So it also can help you learn how to manage stress better, project management, with so many different things. And gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. You need to have an abundance mindset. If you don't take anything else from this video, don't think in scarcity. A lot of times people think, like I gave the bear example earlier, think, wow, it's because there's no food out. Well, they need to save their energy so they can be ready to get back out there again. If you don't have the energy to get back out there, it doesn't matter if there's food out there, you're not going to go out there and get it because you don't have the mindset or the will to do it anymore. So taking that rest is important. Winter is not just a time to endure and eat a lot, even though that part is very nice. It's a time to transform. Your winter arc, or you going monk mode, can reset you so that you can realign with where you want to be, so that you can step into the next step of your life with clarity. Let me know in the comments what you're going to do when you go monk mode, or what you're going to do in this winter arc. And if you like this video, then you'll definitely like this video.